I'm here at ICANN 66 in Montreal, Canada, with members of the 2020 Nominating Committee, or NomCom, Jay Sudowski, Ole Jacobsen, and Damon Ashcraft. Jay, can you explain the role of the NomCom?
Yeah, the NomCom has a very important role within the ICANN ecosystem. Many nonprofit organizations have a concept of a nominating committee, but the way ICANN does its NomCom is very different than a typical nominating committee, and it's reflective of the multi-stakeholder model and the practices and the importance of things that are happening here at ICANN. So all members, or all parts of the community within ICANN, GNSO, CCNSO, ALAC, the ASO, technically even the GAC has an option to participate within the NomCom. So our entire committee consists of over 20 members who get together and meet face-to-face 4 times over the course of a year to recruit new candidates for open leadership positions, do candidate assessment work, and then make our final selections and present them to the community at the 2020 AGM.
Ole, what are the board positions that need to be filled by the 2020 NomCom?
This year there's 2 positions for the ICANN board and 1 position for the PTI board.
Jay, how is the 2020 timeline different than 2019, and how is that new timeline advantageous?
Yeah, so there's a major difference with the timeline this year. Historically, the NomCom application window has opened in January and closed at the end of March. This year we're changing the application window so that it will open in mid-December and it will close in mid-February. The reason why we're doing this is it will allow us to come to ICANN 67 and begin our candidate assessment work in a face-to-face, which provides much higher quality work and allows the committee to be much more effective. One of the other benefits of moving the timeline up is that we'll also be able to do full committee interviews of candidates for GNSO, ALAC, and CCNSO, which is a new thing that the NomCom is doing this year. Historically, only the deep dive teams, a team of 2 or 3 members, have interviewed candidates for those positions.
Damon, what are the other leadership positions, and why do they offer great opportunities to get involved?
Sure. The other leadership positions include 2 for the At-Large Advisory Committee, or ALAC, and there's 1 position out of the 2 for a North American candidate, and 1 position out of the 2 for a European candidate. In addition to that, we also have a position on the Generic Name Supporting Organization, or GNSO, and also a position for the CCNSO, or Country Code Name Supporting Organization. And those positions are very important because ICANN is a bottom-up model. And so a lot of the positions within the ALAC, the CCNSO, and the GNSO are helping to develop the policies or comment on the policies and give guidance for the overall organization and for the board to consider.
Ole, can you tell us about the NomCom's work on transparency, accountability, and the ongoing efforts to be in the forefront?
Sure. So starting a few years ago, the NomCom has been publishing progress reports. What's new this year that we'll also publish our operational procedures and voting documents so that everything that we do, apart from information about the candidates, of course, which is confidential, will be available to the public, and also blog posts and various updates of that nature.
Jay, considering how diverse the ICANN community is, what is being done to ensure a diverse pool of candidates?
We take a number of measures on the NomCom to ensure that we do have a diverse pool of candidates. Last year, the NomCom started partnering with multiple global and regional recruiting firms, and this year we're going to continue that practice. So we're in the process of selecting those firms currently. This will allow us to target regions that have historically been underrepresented in leadership positions within ICANN. We also, in general, have a high level of diversity within the NomCom itself, and we ask our members on the committee to go and recruit people for the open leadership positions through their networks. So just from that virtue, we get a lot of exposure globally and helps drive diversity.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining me today and talking about the 2020 NomCom.
Thank you.
Thank you.